from the 80s or 70s, or no backsplash, and it's just got kind of a countertop that comes up for 4 inches, and you live with that for so long, you don't realize that that's actually the focal point when you walk in your space. Your eyes go right to that area. It's about 54 inches high. It's right in line with where you're standing when you're walking in the space. So having that area as a great place to make it pop, maybe you can't renovate the whole kitchen, but doing a backsplash is a really quick way to really make a statement in a space.
I posted a picture of one that you're in process of doing that I saw in your Tuesday's tips, that you're going to do some kind of a herringbone pattern. I couldn't really figure out what material that was.
It's marble.
Marble.
So yeah, so
look almost like wood too. I mean, it was
kind of did, because it's a matte finish.
Grayish kind of color or whatever.
Yeah, it's a good muddy gray tan, which is like my favorite color. There's no real word for it. Everyone says grayish, but it's more tan even than gray. Right. And I feel like it's just a warm, subtle tone that adding a texture to that, meaning the pattern of the tile creates a texture if you're just looking at that space. So it's not just blah tan. It creates your eye to move around, which is really nice. So this one kitchen he's talking about, the client wanted a more California feel. So we've got a lot of light tans and whites and some crisp colors that when by itself or with a contrasting color, it would look dramatically different than it does in this space. These tones are very tone on tone, so the countertop and the backsplash are very similar to each other, and the backsplash really looks just so, it draws you in. It's just very comforting, the colors and the pattern of it. And we took a regular tile and put it in a herringbone pattern instead. So it could have been a subway. We could have installed it vertically or horizontally, which would look beautiful as well. But creating a herringbone pattern in a standard backsplash height just makes it look bigger. Your eyes kind of trick, like I can't tell what size that is. And it just really looks appealing. So
right. And a lot of that backsplash area in old houses used to be drywall. That was always painted.
And this was the old Kirkwood house too.
Kind of painted white and kind of dirty, and kind of had coffee splashes on it and things, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I mean, this house before had, we renovated the whole thing, so it's a completely different location where things even were, but it had a laminate countertop with a little backsplash up, 4 inches tall, and then just a drywall wall. And a lot of people have that and think, oh, that's okay, maybe I could put tile above that. I would not. I like to not see that little 4-inch lip of backsplash up there. I like to see the countertop, and then right above the countertop starts the backsplash all the way to the bottom of the wall cabinets. And when possible, depending on what your hood looks like, if you look at my website or images that I've done on social media, I typically have a hood be a focal point somewhere in the kitchen. And in that space, I really like to take that backsplash tile up and around that all the way to the ceiling, just really make the height increased in that space.
And Anne Marie, how do people get a hold of you? What's your phone number and what's some of your social media?
So I'm on Facebook and Instagram mainly for social media, and it's Anne Marie Studio. And our phone number for our company is 636. I'm going to get it wrong. 82. See?
It's 636-821-3395. I even wrote it down so I could say it after the show.
You know how many times I don't say that right?
Well, I've had the same phone number in my company for
I don't call
45 years now. And
it's kind of hard when you don't call it.
And I use it a lot, and we text as well.
But I really like when you go to our website, we've got a great tool on there. It's a budget calculator. So if you go to our website, it's AnneMarieStudio.com, and Anne is spelled with an E. On the website, we've got a million inspiration ideas. We've got great kitchens and bathrooms, and I call them essential spaces, which could be a bar or a laundry room or just like a butler's pantry, a really cute area that you can dress up with cabinetry, countertop, backsplash tile again. Backsplash can be like an art piece. But on there too, we have a budget calculator that talks about how much it could cost to do a kitchen or a bathroom, and it really walks you through how much each area could cost.
And that is your focus, kitchen and bathrooms, as well as possibly you'll expand rooms and.
Yeah. Most of the time people are calling and saying, I want to do a kitchen, but I also
kind of wish this room was bigger and this office was an office and not a bedroom with a closet that doesn't work.
I can see my wife looking at our backsplash right now.
Yeah.
Well, you all should go look at your backsplash right now. Yes. It's a simple way to really dress up your space and not have to do an extreme renovation.